Jamil, if that was your dark outfit, you gotta make another one.
I do whatever I want.
No, you won't.
No, threatening.
Well, get wrecked.
What is going on the table?
Mom gave me that emote, and I forgot to
Are we talking?
convert it to the emote.
Yeah.
But I can't find
Are we
it.
talking to Tartaru?
Yeah, I just started my recording. So, hey everybody, I'm Tithonus. Welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. We're gonna continue on with the Shadowbringers stuff. Well, I guess continue on with it. No, start the post patch, or the patch quest for Shadowbringers. So, let's go talk to Tartaru. Come on, Mom.
Welcome back.
I'm talking to
Tithonus.
Pop-Tart.
Welcome back to the main thing.
Time to talk to Tartaru.
The main.
Tartaru.
You're not even gonna be able to see my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Ashley and I have the same haircut, by the way. We're channeling our inner edge after the darkness of the Shadowbringers. Shaken resolve.
All I know is darkness.
All I know is darkness.
Yo.
It's making me choke.
You had to grow out your bangs so that you could shield yourself from the evil light.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right, we did.
I
we
prefer to just close my eyes.
Then you're blind.
I see
Yeah,
with
I
my
don't-
fingers.
I don't close my eyes to
Ew.
sleep. I just put my hair in front of my eyes.
I don't need one of those masks. I just put my hair in front of my eyes.
Ew.
Alright,
weirdos.
I'm leaving again.
Okay.
Where in the world do I get to this place?
It's more donut brand.
I
It's up.
teleported here.
Oh, there we go. I can just use my monkey to fly.
Do you see this, Ashley? Do you see this?
Yeah, I saw it.
Monkey.
Disgusting.
I'd carry you with me, Jeremy, except I don't have a big
that-
whale.
Oh, that's right. I can walk and get on my
You and that.
chicken now. I forgot about that.
You and that one.
I have my outfit.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
I think
Here.
Ashley makes a point to mention the whale once every recording.
Okay, there's the hair. So you got the new hair. Ashley and I are using that. What's it? I don't even remember what this hairstyle was called, Mom.
Ugly.
Wholesome forelocks.
That was mean, Jeremy.
Speak with
Where am I supposed to
someone
go?
in the house of. Oh, it's uphill.
Go ahead.
Real.
Oh. Oh, okay. I had to fly
I
up.
have my clothing for the hickey doodle doodle. Wait, where is it?
Up above, Mom.
Oh, it's up.
Oh, you
Flaming
have
hot
your
Cheetos.
outfit?
I'm lost.
Well, how many?
It's up
Right
on the
into-
top
Right here,
of the
Mom.
building, Ma.
Oh, I ran into the building and then I was like, it messed with where I was. I don't know why she's always sitting up here.
Potter should be arriving shortly. She's like, Tithonus, it would be great to see your eyes, but I can't. What happened over there? I can't show you.
See that look in your
I
eyes?
don't have
Are you
eyeballs
sure?
anymore.
I could kick that Lolafil like a soccer
Wow.
ball, just like the rest of
I'm
them.
Wow.
gonna kick you. I'm gonna bite your
Good,
calves.
Jeremy.
They're so kickable, man. I wish we could.
And Brennan,
Speaking-
I just wish I could throw a Lullafell up on my shoulders and they could ride around up there.
I'd do
Can I
that.
take it? Can I have that as a mount?
There should be a. Yeah,
Travis
just
can
speed
be my
boost.
mount.
I wish you could pick me up. And just carry
That'd
me
be so
around.
funny.
What's this dude?
Probably toss you up the higher ledges.
Yeah.
I
Are
just
you
wanna carry
challenging
you
me,
like
Scoot?
a baby. Can I carry you like a baby?
Sure, Ma. You can carry me like a baby.
Speaking of Lalafells, Travis, and everybody else, but Demi, she always wears she, he, whatever, always wears the that catfish outfit.
Yeah.
I asked her today what she looked like under there. She's so cute. She's a Lala, obviously, but
I was gonna say, is she like a
Mom's like
Or
ha-
Raj
really,
something,
really
or-
tall.
working on something
Yeah.
over there.
takes off the costume and
She's-
grows?
she looks like Jamil.
Oh, you dying? What? Huh?
She looks like Jamil.
Wow.
She's a lizard?
She's a lizard
my
Lullafell.
gosh.
She's
A lizard
cute.
lover.
Remember that time Mom was in
She's
Aura?
trying to
like,
say
when we
that
first
she's
started?
sun-kissed.
Yes.
Remember
I didn't
Mom
really
picked
like
Mom picked that Aura when she first started?
Like your aura.
She did.
I remember.
I I didn't like how short she was. I didn't like that.
Well, that was you. You made her short, didn't you?
No, I made her as tall as I could.
Oh, okay.
I like the Phinium Arsenic.
So do I.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite one.
I love her. We abandoned her though. Did you like her?
Yeah.
I'm not getting rid of her because I like her.
The name is so funny. I was like, what is this? Oh man, I clicked on the wrong guy. No! Help! Ah!
We're missing someone in the party.
No!
What's wrong with you people?
What happened?
Jeremy
I enjoy
likes
Jamil's
when I
misery.
suffer. Ew.
I feed on Jamil's misery.
Okay.
Ew.
Ew.
Can we like throw him outside, please?
No, don't. I'll never survive the winter.
Feed him to the hands that slapped Travis around in Minecraft.
Throw them in the pond. The frogs are hungry.
Oh,
it's
it's voice
hard
acted.
to eat them.
She's all better.
Oh my goodness,
You're here.
it was so stinking
Good.
funny when Travis died by those.
Frogs?
No, but just like hands.
So, how are they? Still locked in slumber, but otherwise in good physical health. For the present, at least.
For the present? Oh no, is something wrong with them?
I'm afraid there may be. I summoned you after detecting faint signs of instability in Thancred's corporeal ether. But subsequent examination suggested all 5 might be affected. And when I examined them just now, my fears were confirmed. Tellingly, the degree of instability varies between them. Thancred exhibits the most notable signs, followed by Y'shtola and Urianger. The twins' ether, meanwhile, remains relatively stable, but there is a change there too if one knows to look for it.
Hold on. Isn't that the order they were called away in?
Indeed. Which leads me to believe the instability will only increase with time. Though I can but speculate, I fear this may be a symptom of a weakening link between body and soul.
By the gods! What happens if the link is broken?
I cannot say for certain. This is all unknown territory to us. Yet whatever happens, it cannot be good. Mercifully, the instability is still only slight. And you may rest assured Master Matoya and I will do everything in our power to keep it from worsening. Be that as it may, it is imperative that you find a way to restore our friends' souls to their bodies.
Leave it to me.
Thank you.
But where's he even supposed to start? We had the greatest minds in the realm hunting high and low for an answer, and they ran out of places to look.
You stated in your report that the Exarch had originally intended to reverse the summoning process by means of his own death, correct? Raha always was a reckless young fool, ready to die for the first righteous cause that came along. His plan might well have worked, but I, for one, am glad he never had the opportunity to see it through. Even if it does mean our friends must remain stranded a while longer. There is another way, I am sure of it. And the key lies with him, with the Exarch. Pray return to the First and apprise him and the others of the situation. We, meanwhile, will do what we can from here. And, if the fates are kind, we will have good news to share upon your return.
No hair. Or my hair in my face. Speak with the Crystal Exarch in the Ocular.
You don't let it.
Why would you
He
let
does
it?
not allow it.
What?
But then at the same time, he wants to sit there and lick my calves for 60 years. Weirdo.
Dude.
I try and pick him up and
adamant.
put him on my lap, and he's like, "No, how dare you?" And then he jumps down, and
Oh,
he's
hi,
like,
Jeremy.
"I'd rather just lick your calves." I'm like, "Okay."
What are you doing back there, Jeremy?
Half.
Hmm?
What are you doing back there, Jeremy?
What do you mean?
This bunny is licking his calf.
You coming?
There we go.
Into the Ocular.
Christiarium. Excuse me.
Into the Ocular.
Prestarion.
Ah, of course. It
Oculus.
Go on.
This is a big VR ad.
Corporeal ether shows signs of instability. By the gods, the possibility never even occurred to me. If you have returned to the hope that my research has yielded a solution, I fear you will be sorely disappointed. It is but a mercy that we have the likes of Mistress Kryl and Master Matoya to keep our friends' bodies safe while we wrestle with the problem. But they cannot forestall the separation of body and soul indefinitely. Come, the others must be told.
I like how he's just straight up, like, killing them accidentally. You killed them! Where'd his tail go? That's my question.
Yeah, that is a good question, actually. Where did his tail go?
I mean, I guess it's long enough, or short enough that it could be hidden in his, like, stuff, but I imagine that get uncomfortable.
His stuff is not any shorter or longer than your Stola's is. I'm just saying, his tail's gone.
Yeah, and
It's retractable.
Ugh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's
He's
a special
found it.
technique.
He's using binding.
I wonder if it comes
Oh,
back.
maybe
if
he
his
cut it
armor
off.
changes.
Very
I'm gonna go
Maybe
with
he
that
cut it off.
theory.
Maybe it's crystallized.
He's a bobcat.
and Reen not be joining us?
Nay, milady. With apologies to all, they beg leave to pursue their investigation of the empty to its conclusion. Should matters here demand their presence, however, they did assure me that they would make themselves available.
Yes, of course. Then let us proceed. I think it best that you begin by providing a summary of Mistress Kryl's findings.
I suppose it was only to be expected that some change would occur.
Yet our souls seem unaffected, to my eye at least. How long they will remain so is another question. Kryl is right. It is imperative we find a way to return to the source.
Perhaps an explanation of the method by which I brought you here will yield some inspiration. Ere I begin, it must be noted that I am by no means a gifted mage. In order to employ powerful magics, I must rely upon the Crystal Tower and its boundless reservoirs of energy. The magic that summoned you was no exception. 'Tis a singular spell, adapted through painstaking effort from the technique that transported me to the first. To use an analogy, it works by cutting a hole in the fabric of reality. A hole tailored to the object of summoning, through which it and it alone may pass unscathed. Though I succeeded in creating said hole, I failed to latch onto my intended target. Instead of you, the spell found those close to you, and ended up summoning them in their incomplete state. I would not soon throw my life away, not after the lengths you and yours went to save it. And so long as I breathe, I will spare no effort to see you safely home. But should all else fail, and your lives be at stake, there remains one sure method.
You can't see my eyes. demon.
What was that for?
How can you even entertain such thoughts? You owe your life to the Warrior of Light, and you don't get to die unless he says so.
Your followers await your divine judgment.
Divine judgment.
What did you just...
If the two of you have finished, perhaps we could return to our discussion? Rather than dwelling upon the multiple failed attempts at transference, I think it would behoove us to focus on the solitary success. I would draw your attention to the fact that our friend can travel between worlds possessed not only of his body and soul, but his personal effects besides. This is no different from the teleportation magics to which we are all accustomed. Magics that allow for the transportation of those inanimate objects one considers to be an extension of oneself.
Are you suggesting that simply by considering us his possessions, he could carry our souls back to the source upon his person?
Well, it would be nice if things were that simple for a change. But vague notions of ownership seem a rather tenuous thing to stake our lives on. So much as a moment of doubt on his part, and we'd be left floating in the rift.
Milady hath the right of it. The requisite fixity of belief would be too much to ask even of our friend. Yet, were we to immure our souls within an object in his possession, mayhap then our safe passage could be assured. White Auracite would, I believe, serve as a suitable vessel for this purpose. It was conceived to imprison the massy soul of an Ascian, and should house one of ours with relative ease. We would need only to ensure our soul's safe preservation inside the stone, and identify a means by which they might be transferred back unto our vacant bodies.
Soul preservation and transference. I believe I know of someone who may be able to assist us. On the far shore of the source, there stands a great palace built by the elves. It was forsaken in the wake of the flood, but a certain Numo chose to make their home there soon after. Though they have long lived as a recluse, they once occupied a place of honor in Verbert's royal court, and it is said that none in all of Norvrant is more knowledgeable than they on matters of the soul.
Well, I've no objection to seeking a helping hand, but if they've gone to such lengths to hide themselves away from the world, what makes you think they'd be willing to lend us one?
A worthy question. Years ago, I myself tried and failed to solicit their cooperation in the battle against the Sin Eaters. No sooner had I begun to make my plea than they unleashed a swarm of their familiars upon me. Unlike me, however, you have curried favor with the Fae folk. By that merit alone, I am hopeful that they would grant you an audience. They may still be inclined to turn you away, of course, but if their knowledge might feasibly facilitate your return home, we have to try.
Okay. Alright, we're actually gonna stop here, I think. And we'll pick up in the next one and continue on. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. We're excited to get back into some Shadowbringers quest line. So, yeah, should be a good time. Anyways, thanks again so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified of new episodes. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one. Alright, thanks. Bye-bye.